I want to make this personal because
Mm-hmm.
part of the reason that we bring this up now,
Business is personal. That's right.
well, yeah, obviously it touches every area of your life in general, but what you said is very interesting because that's something I've been thinking about for like the past year.
Mm-hmm.
I think I told you about it just in our conversations in passing, but for the past year, ever since I left Deloitte, I've been wanting to start a business, and I've been frozen, quote unquote, in a place of inaction in the sense that anytime I try, I really feel this like heavy burden, almost as if God is not giving me the grace to do so.
Mm.
So, I mean, outside of the question, like if God's telling you something, like obey it, obviously. Let's say you want to start a business, hypothetically in my situation.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do in a situation where you feel like God has not graced you to do so? Or like what gives you the signal that God has graced you to start a business? You know what I mean?
Sure. Well, I'm going to start with me because that's an easier answer.
Okay.
So the way I approach it is more simple, and I have in simple terms, there's a Venn diagram,
Okay.
and my 3 circles
Mm-hmm.
are entrepreneurship,
Okay.
real estate, education.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord showed me that those were 3 areas that He's defined.
Mm-hmm.
That within that space and anywhere within those boundaries, I'm in essence free to run, play, and just go. It's not that I wouldn't go into a certain specific situation or partnership and I wouldn't ask or wait on Him to give clarification of His timing.
Right.
But if something comes up in that space, I just have a little bit more grace liberty to just start going with it, to pursue it and explore it, do the due diligence like you'd always do.
Right.
But I don't have to sit there and wonder or ponder, is it for me? Should I explore it? In a sense, the Lord's kind of given me that boundary set. And so within that, I've got freedom to just go to a certain degree logically.
I see.
So I start there. So what I tell to other friends and people that I'm encouraging is, if you haven't yet, maybe a place to start is, have you asked Him, maybe there's one zone, or maybe there's 2, or in my case, I have 3. But instead of looking at a particular one-off situation, sometimes it's better to take the step back and just go back again and ask, and just see if the Lord confirms that this is the right time and season for your life. And if it's not a timing issue, then just also confirm, is this the right space that He'd have you in? Because maybe the issue is, that's not the tension of do that business or not. Maybe there's a different tension of, it is the right time and season, but maybe there needs to be more definition or clarity on the space that He wants to invite you into and have you work in. And so maybe that could be part of the prayer point and the pause.